Welcome to Ethical Content Network, where our motto is follow the leader or be one. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, Jeff, the unqualified leader, and I appreciate that. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about a box in the middle of the living room. Yeah. Hopefully, you can learn something from this story. Hopefully, you can see the error of my ways and where I failed, you know, as an unqualified leader, trial and error. So let's talk about it. There was a box in the middle of the living room, right? So I was in a relationship with this young lady, and we had a place together, right? And everything was going good, everything was going cool. And at some point, I came home and there was a box in the middle of the living room, right? Box. It was kind of like, they had, received the box, opened it up, got whatever was in there, and left the box there, right? So I decided to start playing a fool's game. And this fool's game was, how long is this box gonna sit in the middle of the living room, right? So every time I pass this box, it's like annoying me, right? Now, you might ask, why didn't I just pick up the box? I'm playing a fool's game. Remember, I'm unqualified, okay? Trial and error. All right? So I'm playing this fool's game. I'm passing the box and it's pissing me off, right? Every time I pass this box, I'm looking at the box. I'm like, man, I almost broke a couple times and moved the box myself, right? But no. That's not what you do. That's not what you do when you're playing a game. Have you ever been playing a mental game with somebody and they don't even know that they're playing? It's just you versus you. It's insane. I was temporarily insane, out of my mind, right? So I'm passing by the box. Now, I can't even tell you how long that this went on. It felt like it was months to me. It could have been 2 days. It could have been 3 days. It could have been a week. I couldn't tell you because I was out of my mind. I was like, this box. I was obsessed with this box. I was obsessed. Like an empty box. Tough times, okay? It was tough times for me, but I've grown since then. So please, judge me then, don't judge me now, okay? One day, I asked her. I said, hey, what's the deal with this box? And she said, oh, my bad. Picked it up, threw it away. And I said, I appreciate you doing that, but you didn't notice this box just sitting here in the middle of the living room? For all this time, for all I know, it was a day. You know what I mean? I don't remember because I was out of my mind. And she said, "Nah, I really didn't notice it. Once I pass by something, it kind of goes out my mind, and I continue with my life. And everybody moves differently. I respected that. And, I chalked it up. I really didn't care after it was gone, but she gave me the explanation. It was cool, right? But this is what I learned from being obsessed with this empty box in the middle of the living room. And it could help you in a relationship. It could help you in leadership. It could help you in life, okay? 1, being passive aggressive is not healthy. Half the time, the people that you're being passive aggressive with don't even know what you're talking about. It's going over their head, it's going under their head, or they just don't care, right? So most of the time, being passive aggressive only hurts you, okay? You would drive, that's number 1. Number 2, you would drive yourself crazy putting your standards and your little idiosyncrasies onto other people. Because everybody has their own way of doing things. They all have their own experiences. We all have our own standards, right? So me putting my standards onto someone else, it's not going to work. Have the talk, and figure out how you can coexist. Number 3, Speak up. Okay? Speak up. Have the conversation. If you don't speak up, if you don't have the conversation, it's all for naught. Okay? Number 4, people are not mind readers. That kind of goes into the other thing. If you don't speak up for yourself, people are not going to read your mind. They're not going to do what you feel is right or what you want them to do or anything like that. It's just, come on, be a grown up. I think this is 5. Okay. Lead from the front. Okay. Do not expect things to change simply because you feel like they should or because you think people are just going to fall in line. Okay. Lead from the front. Be responsible. Do the right thing. Don't be passive aggressive. Okay. Stand up for yourself. Don't be cruel. Shout out to Bobby Brown. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? But listen, as I usually say, this is all unqualified advice. It's not licensed. It's not professional. Okay. Hopefully if you listen this long, you got something from it. If not, so be it. Okay. But whatever you do, remember, please keep it ethical.